Alright guys, what I want to show you now is three more ways to cut images out. So the first way I'm going to show you is pretty easy. It's a tool that we call the magic wand. So first let me show you where we would find it. It's over here. It's the fourth tool down right now. This is what we call the object selection tool. But if you right click it or click and hold it, you'll see that you have three different options. We want to select the option that's called the Magic Wand tool. And this is how the Magic Wand tool works. When you click on part of your image, anything around where you've clicked that is the same or a similar color is going to be selected. Now, you know Photoshop has something selected when you get these dotted flashing lines. Okay, so right now this is the only part of your image itself that you can do any work on. So if I wanted to get rid of that, what I'm simply going to do is hit backspace. Now as you can see, it's still selected, but I've got rid of all of that black. So I don't want to move it, I don't want to tinker with anything else. What I actually want to do now is I want to get rid of those flashing lines. I want to do what's called deselecting. And to do that, I'm going to, on my keyboard, hit Control D, as in dog. So Control D will deselect it. Now let me just back up here just a sec. Up here, this option called Tolerance. So Tolerance with your magic wand essentially controls how much of a color or a color variation that Photoshop is going to pick up. So if that number was higher, it might pick up too much. And why I show you that is, if you ever go to cut out an image and it's not grabbing enough or it's grabbing too much, you can control it. You can manually turn that number up or down. So again, turning it up is going to grab more of that image, and turning it down, excuse me, turning it down is going to grab less of that image. So that's the magic wand. It's good for images that kind of have a uniform background or a solid color background. That's what it's really nice for. So the second tool I want to show you guys is what we call the magnetic lasso tool. So here in your toolbar, the third tool down, right now it looks like a little cowboy lasso. If I were to click and hold that, or right click it, I have three different options. Again, the lasso tool, the polygonal lasso tool, and then the magnetic lasso tool. So that's the tool I'm going to show you now. All right, I'm going to try to do this. I have my dog hitting my hand. So I'm going to try to do this without messing up. All right. All right. So essentially what this tool is for is it's a good way to cut things out if you have a detailed image and maybe you're not so great using your eraser. So the magnetic lasso works like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it over here next to the image that I'm trying to cut out. So I'm trying to cut out Jamar here. And I'm just going to start by clicking one time. Now, as I move my mouse around him, what Photoshop is going to do is it's going to guess the outline, guess basically where the main part of the image I should be tracing is. And it's going to drop these little squares along the way, and those squares are called anchor points. And I can actually click and add my own anchor points if I want. And if it messes something up, like for instance, it kind of messes up his jersey a little bit there. Do you guys see that? If you hit backspace, what that'll do is remove your last anchor point. So occasionally you have to fight a little bit with Photoshop. So I'm going to back out. I'll try to rush through this. You want to take your time when you do it yourself, but just for the sake of demonstration, I want to kind of get through it quickly. All right, sorry, we had a little bit of technical difficulties there. My dog continues to hit my hand, so I have to start over with my magnetic lasso. So here we go. Let's try to get this around Jamar here. And it's struggling a little bit with his helmet. Let's see if I can't get it right. That's a little bit closer. All right, so as I go around, see that it continues to lock right next to it. Now, when you get back to the beginning, okay, so you can see I'm getting close to where I started on his shoe here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to double click. Double clicking will make that a selection. Now, unlike the magic wand, I don't want to hit backspace right now, because if I hit backspace, it gets rid of the wrong thing. So instead, what I want to do is I'm going to come up here to where it says select, and I'm going to pick the option that says inverse. And what selecting inverse will do is that will select everything else. So you can see that these dotted lines are now on the outside of my image. And all I'm going to do now is hit backspace. And just like using the magic wand, I still have this selection, so I want to deselect it. Now I have Jamar here. Okay, so the final way I'm going to show you guys to cut things out on this project is what we call select subject. So I have this picture of a kangaroo, and this tool, or this basically skill, will work really well if you have a very clear image with maybe a out of focus background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the top of the screen here, and I'm going to hit select, and oops, I'm in the wrong layer. Let's try that again. Select subject, and you can see Photoshop kind of takes a sec to think about it, and usually it does a pretty good job. So I'll zoom in a little bit. So basically, it did a little bit of guesswork. It guessed what the main kind of theme of my picture, the main subject of my picture, versus the background. And here it guessed the kangaroo. So if I hit backspace, again, that gets rid of the wrong thing. So just like on the magnetic lasso, what I want to do is I want to hit select inverse, and I'll hit backspace. And again, just like our other tools where we have a selection, we want to hit Control D to make those lines go away. And then we can boing, 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 make our kangaroo hop around. Okay, cool.